Hello everyone, I'm doing the Ancient Wilds Magic the Gathering deck review. This is a forest only deck and I'm going to quickly give you a review of it, then I'm going to briefly go through all the cards. This card has 33 lands, and this deck that I'm reviewing now has got the 2 booster packs already mixed into it. Not all the cards I've put in, just a few of the good ones. Now I am showing you this on Magic Duel of the Planeswalkers 2013. If you wish to buy that game, it's very cheap on Steam or on iOS. It's on iPad. It's only around 16. I think it's like $10. Anyway, I'll go into the deck review. Ancient Wilds is a forest-only deck, mainly focused on creatures. 75% of the deck is creatures. I'll start with the deck review now. Bond Beetle. When Bond Beetle enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Giant Growth. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. All creatures able to block Taunting Elf do so. So this creature has to be blocked every single turn. Elvish Visionary. When Elvish Visionaries enter the battlefield, draw a card. Fauna Shaman. Discover a creature card. Search your library for a creature card, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Ring of Colonia. Equipped creature is Trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature if it's green. Thornrolled Archer. Reach, Death Touch. Awaken a Druid. When Awaken a Druid enters the battlefield, target forest becomes a 4/5 green tree and fall creature as long as Awaken a Druid remains on the battlefield. It's still classified as land. So basically you can use a forest as a 4/5 creature while this is still alive. It's very useful. Beast Within. Destroy target permanent. Its controller puts a 3/3 green beast creature token onto the battlefield. I have a few of those. Caller of the Claw. Flash. When Caller of the Claw enters the battlefield, put a 2/2 green bear creature token onto the battlefield for each non-token creature put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn. So for every creature in your battlefield, put a 2/2 token. And this does have Flash. There was some confusion over what Flash means. Flash means you can use this as an instant. Even when it's the enemy's turn, you can just put it down and block with it. Carven Karaitade. Defender. When Carven Karaitade enters the battlefield, draw a card. Wood Elves. When Wood Elves enter the battlefield, search your library for a forest card and put it into the battlefield. When Neva's Force Mage enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. When Ambassador Oak enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token onto the battlefield. As an additional cost to cast Momentous Fall, sacrifice a creature. You draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power, then you gain life equal to its toughness. That is pretty good, as you can just, all of the cards is 4, and you can just kill any creature you want. You sacrifice a creature, and whatever, like if the creature like 10 life, you gain 10 health. Roaring Primadox. At the beginning of your upkeep, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. Vengevine. This is a mythic red. Haste. Whenever you cast a spell, if it's the second creature spell you cast this turn, you may return Vengeeve from the graveyard to the battlefield. Wolfbriar Elemental. Multi-kicker. Tap 1 green for Multi-kicker. When Wolfbriar Elemental enters the battlefield, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield for each time it was kicked. Legendary Creature. Elf Shaman. Flash. You may cast green creature cards as though they had Flash. So every creature you may now put down whenever you want, even if it's the enemy's turn. Acidic Slime. Death Touch. Whenever Acidic Slime enters the battlefield, destroy target enchantment on land. Just a quick confusion of what Death Touch is. If this creature which has Death Touch is 2 attack, 2 defense, attacks something with 5 attack, 5 defense, this will die, but so will the one with 5 attack, 5 defense. As it's like a poison kind of a thing. Oh, sorry guys, a little pop-up. Just rendering my other video. Anyway, continue. Few of those. Overrun. Creatures you control get +3/+3 and trample until end of turn. Trample is if you block a card, a creature, the damage goes through. So let's say a 5/5 gets blocked by a 1/1, the enemy still gets 4 damage. Which, when Stinger Fling and Spider into the battlefield, you may destroy target creature with flying. Thragtusk. When Thragtusk enters the battlefield, you gain 5 life. When Thragtusk leaves the battlefield, put a 3/3 green beast creature token onto the battlefield. Lurking Predators. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, you may put that card on the bottom of your library. Primordial Sage. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may draw a card. Enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, you may search your library for a creature card with the same total power and toughness and put it onto the battlefield. If you do, shuffle your library. Wormweaver Coil. Enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +6/+6/+6. Sacrifice Wormweaver Coil, put a 6/6 green worm creature token onto the battlefield. This is extremely useful. Oddscale Worm. This is a mythic red. Trample. When Oddscale Worm enters the battlefield, if your life total is less than 7, your life total becomes 7. As long as you have 7 or more life, damage that will reduce your life total to less than 7 reduces it to 7 instead. This is very useful, as it's a good incentive, as it requires 3 forests and 4 land. Might be towards the end of the game, and you might be losing. And just whip this card out, might bring you back on top of the leaderboard. Gaia's Revenge. Gaia's Revenge can't be countered. Haste. Gaia's Revenge can't be the target of non-green spells or abilities from non-green sources. So basically, it has 8 attack, 5 defense, and can only be killed by green. Pelaka Worm. Trample. When Pelaka Worm enters the battlefield, you gain 7 life. When Pelaka Worm dies, draw a card. This is very also useful, as it only requires 7 to be summoned and has 7 attack, 7 defense. It's really worth the money you pay. I'm surprised that it's not like a red or even a gold. Terrastodon. When Terrastodon enters the battlefield, you may destroy up to 3 target non-creature permanents. For each permanent you put into a graveyard this way, its controller puts a 3/3 green elephant creature token onto the battlefield. This is basically just a spamming card. Spamming with 3/3s, and since this is a 9/9, it's basically undestroyable unless something has like Death Touch or like a card like Murder or something. Primal Surge. Exile the top card of your library. If it's a permanent, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you do, repeat this process. That is the end of the deck review Ancient Wilds. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if there was any background noise. If you did enjoy this video, please check out some of my other videos. I've got some more deck reviews like Exalted Darkness, Celestial Tide, and I hope you enjoyed it. Just a quick recap, this deck is practically a creature spamming deck. It has 33 lands and 85 cards in it. And just to reconfirm, if you do buy this deck, all these cards might not be in it. 60 of the cards will definitely be in, but it also comes with 2 booster packs if you buy the core set. These 2 booster packs, the cards in them, have already been thrown in. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video.